toy. Oh, hey guys, welcome once again to the Point Extra Lounge, and welcome once again to a Patreon exclusive toy review. Today, we are talking about Nightwing from the Mattel DC Universe figures, the figures that came out just last year. Not the new one. There's a brand new Nightwing that just came out for McFarlane's DC Universe, but this is last year's, and I like this one a whole lot better. And he actually looks really, really good. So I can't wait to review this figure with you. So let's do that right now. All right, so here we go. We are taking a look today, like I said, at the Nightwing action figure from Mattel's DC Universe. This is a cool looking figure, folks, and I am really excited to finally be reviewing this. I've had this figure now for a little bit and just have not got around to it because I had a stockpile of toys that have just been sitting around that I wanted to get to, and now we are getting to this. So this is Nightwing. You all know who Nightwing is, right? Nightwing is Batman's first Robin, which of course was Dick Grayson, who got older, went off, started the Teen Titans, and then became Nightwing. Of course, you can watch Titans with us right here on the channel and see Nightwing's story unfold. At the end of this last season, we finally got Dick Grayson as Nightwing. And I can't wait to see them do a figure of that Nightwing, because that'll be cool, and I'll have to pick that up. Nightwing is a character that honestly, you know, like I've liked Dick Grayson over the years, but honestly, after watching Titans these last two seasons, I really, really love this character now. I really love what they've done with him, and I can't wait to see where they're going with him. So let's go ahead and take a look at this figure and the box. We're gonna start down here at the bottom, where it's got the DC Multiverse logo, the Mattel logo right here in the corner. Now Mattel no longer has this, has the rights to make these figures, but you know what? I like the figures they made. I know they take a lot of flack for some, and some of the figures, rightfully so. Some of the figures are not that great, but you know what? I think that they've done a pretty decent job bringing us pretty decent figures, and now it'll be interesting to see what McFarlane does, taking us to the next level of that. Here we've got this great picture of Dick Grayson as Nightwing. There's the figure itself. Comes with a couple of batons there and a couple other fists, the DC logo. In there, you can see another piece to the Ninja Batman figure. I'm so sorry. It says Nightwing there. You can collect and connect Ninja Batman if you want to for some reason. Of course, there's the warning for the choking hazard. You want to keep these little parts right here out of your little guy's hands. Here on the side, we've got the DC logo along with Dick Grayson running into action once again. And of course, the DC Multiverse logo right here on the bottom. Then you flip it around. Oh, and there he is even closer with the DC logo and DC Multiverse. Now, one thing I always talk about is this cool little etched in DC logo here at the top to remind you that yes, this is a DC product. Here on the back, we realize that we can collect and connect this Ninja Batman. Now, if you've never seen Ninja Batman and you've never heard my take on Ninja Batman was not that good. I'm sorry. If you liked it, hey, more power to you. Everybody likes something different. Everybody's got their own opinions. But hey, if you liked it and you want this figure, you can buy these figures and put this one together. So you can collect and connect with Beast Boy, Starfire. Of course, we already did our Wally West review. You can get Green Lantern here. You can get this Dick Grayson, this Nightwing, and of course down here, if you really, really look hard and scour the internet, you can find a Black Lightning. Tiffany has a Black Lightning, but so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 figures, but I didn't really care about this Beast Boy. This Beast Boy didn't really look that great to me, and Tiffany has the Starfire, and I really just didn't need the Green Lantern, and so I haven't taken these pieces out to actually form Ninja Batman. So if you're looking for pieces, hit me up, let me know. Maybe I can help you. Whoa! Yeah, up here at the top, we got Dick Grayson. Man, that's a great pose though. It really is a good pose. And then of course, it's got DC Rebirth Nightwing. Dick Grayson, the first Robin, left the nest and ventured out on his own as a hero called Nightwing, protecting both Gotham City and Bloodhaven in other languages. Contents: 1 figure and accessories. Bunch of legal stuff. And then on the bottom, there's the UPC symbol. And of course, all the other legal mumbo jumbo for all of those who like that. Right, now that that's done, let's go ahead and tear this thing open and take a look inside at the figure. Everybody always says that they like it when I rip the stuff open. I get my fingers in there. There's a tight little package here. Actually, you know what? That's not even the way to get these open, but you go through this side. See right here? I'm making a bigger mess just because I want to. Ah, yeah. Dang it all. See? Little thing went flying. Sometimes I get a little too crazy on these things. But there's that packaging. But aha! Look, it didn't go too far. There it is right there. Got it. Still intact. Just fine. I'm gonna set that right there. This is what he looks like in the plastic packaging, as you can see. So it looks like it's got the leg to Ninja Batman there. His other weapon. There's an extra set of hands. And of course, that's what he looks like from behind. Now let's pop him out of here. Oops. Be really careful with this. Got that one out nice and smooth. Put that one right there. This hand out. That is a fist. You can see right there, it's a closed fist. And then another closed fist. All right, now let's get this Ninja Batman leg out of here. There you go. Doesn't that look special? So here's Nightwing, and I'll be honest with you, I have wanted a decent Nightwing figure for quite a while now, and so I was really happy to finally pick this guy up because I think it's a good figure. You know, I've looked at a lot of the other Nightwing figures that have come out before, and they just don't really do it for me. They're just not that great. And I'll be honest with you, even the McFarlane one's a little strange looking to me. It just doesn't quite look right. But this one was, I think, the one that just really did it for me. This is the one that I looked at and said, yeah, I want that figure. So let's take a closer look. As you can see here, he's got a pretty decent face sculpt. He's got the mask. I like actually how this mask looks. It's got a nice color to it. It's got the white eyes. You know, it's got a pretty good facial sculpt. It's got a pretty good hair sculpt. He's got some blue in here to simulate his black hair. I guess that blue-black hair that both him and Bruce Wayne have, and that's fine. His head does go around like so. There's no side-to-side tilt, but it does go up and down like that. His arm goes out to the side like so, like most of these DC Multiverse figures do. It does go around like that. I like the paint here. This is a little interesting how the paint does not cover the joint there, the hinge, but that's okay. I like how it continues on from the chest, and it looks continuous there, and then even on the back, as you can see right there. It would have been nice, you know, but I guess it does continue the black from there, but it just, you know, it looks like it should be blue right there, but it would have been kind of probably hard to get that to go. But anyways, he's got a bicep swivel like so. He's got a single hinged elbow. His hand will go around like that because his hand does pop out. Now this is a hand that can hold things like his weapons of choice here. And so, yeah, it holds pretty well. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and take that out and put the fist in. See how that goes. Why, oh why? Keep dropping this stuff. But there it is. Oh man, gotta be more careful. Okay, let's go ahead and put this fist in here. Goes in pretty well, as you can see there. It does have a hinge where it goes back and forth like that and spins around. The other arm does the exact same thing. It goes out about so far, goes around, bicep swivel, single hinge elbow, hand goes around, also has the hinge right there. And you can take this off as well. Not dropping that one, just like so. And there he is. All right, let's take a look at the torso. He's got pretty much the standard body here for a lot of these figures. I think there's a lot of interchangeable parts here. Looks very similar to the Flash that we just reviewed last week. And he does have an ab crunch, as you can see here. And then he's got the waist that goes around there. He can do the splits because he's an acrobat. His leg will go around like so. He's got a swivel at the thigh. He's got a double hinged knee. There you go. Yep, it's a double hinged knee. Just take a minute. No swivel at the calf. His foot does go up and down. It's almost like they kind of phoned in these last couple figures where they're just very, very similar, because this is like exactly the same as the Flash, pretty much. And even the boots look the same, except for he's got a little bit of traction on these boots, as you can see, which I don't think the Flash had. Other leg does the exact same thing. Goes around, the ball joint, thigh swivel. Ooh, that one's tight. Thigh swivel, double bending knee for cool kicks. Wah, wah, wah. Foot goes up and down, goes around, just like so. Let's take a look at him with his accessories. So there you go, there's Dick Grayson. There is Nightwing. Now, I will admit, you know, this isn't probably the best for articulation, as far as articulation goes with figures, but you know what? It's a great, just regular figure. You know, every figure doesn't have to be full of articulation and full of just, you know, crazy hinges and just different things. Sometimes you just want a basic figure. And I think for a kid that would be playing with this is perfect. And for somebody like me who just wants a cool looking Nightwing up on his shelf, that does it. That's good enough for me. And so I dig it. I really like this figure, and I would actually suggest getting this figure if you get a chance, because he does look a whole lot better, more aesthetically better than a lot of the other Nightwings that have come out. This is the leg that comes for Ninja Batman. As you can see here, it's a hinge there. I think it's a double hinge. This is a weird, it is a double hinge, but you're not gonna get much of that double hinge part on there, because it's weird, because he's got like this ceremonial garb kind of stuff on. There's no thigh swivel there. I'm not really sure how this connects in. It's probably more of a, some of these have like a piece where it's the crotch piece, and then it's got the two parts that come down here. So this is probably the thigh swivel right there. And then of course it's got a foot. It goes back and forth. It's on a ball and goes around like so. Unfortunately, this leg will not be seeing the rest of the Batman pieces, at least for me. Hopefully he gets to meet up with his brethren some other way by some other collector. That is Nightwing. He's a good looking figure. I would suggest that you pick him up. He, you know, you could probably still get him for a pretty decent price, and you know, right around the $20–25 mark. Some places, you know, depending upon where you get it, if you get them on eBay, some places are probably going to try to, you know, upcharge it, but I know my local guy still has these figures for about 25 bucks. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it if you want just a good looking Nightwing figure to go with any of your Batman related figures that you have already. So that's my review of the Mattel DC Universe Nightwing action figure. What do you guys think of this figure? Do you like this figure? Let me know down in the comment section, or of course follow us on social media and let me know there, because I would love to have a conversation with you about your toys, about what you like, and about what I like, all right? And also let me know what you guys would like to see more of here on the Patreon channel, so that I can give you guys the content that you expect from the Poindexter Lounge. Let's talk about some nerdy stuff. If there's more in-depth things that you'd like to talk about, or you'd like to see a series maybe of different things, me talking about different things, I would love to do that. So let me know what you're interested in so that we can get right on that for you. We appreciate all of you who are our Patreon supporters, and we're just so grateful and thankful that you guys help support the channel. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you guys in the toy aisle. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please smash that like button, and of course subscribe, and also hit that notifications bell so that you are aware when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we'll see you next time.